Y'all ready for this?
All right, hey everybody, Steve and Brandy here. We're on the Liquid Limo today, leaving
Ocean Club Marina.
Yeah, Ocean Club Marina in Cape Canaveral, and we're heading out. We're going to do something a little different today. We're going to go up through some locks and into a barge channel and out to the Indian River inside the ICW. So we've been gone for a little while. Something up?
Oh, I think that it looks like one of the landing pads. I don't know if it's for the Blue Origin or something is coming in down there. It doesn't have a rocket on it, but it's moving around like it's gonna go out and do something. Oh. We should probably move.
We'll take care of it. We have to go through this drawbridge real quick to get over to the lock, and it looks like there's a giant barge getting ready to come through. So we're gonna have to wait out here for a couple of minutes while this barge comes through. I wonder if that's got rocket fuel on it.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I don't know either, but sure is a large barge. So anyways, we've been gone for a little while off of YouTube the last couple of months. We've been horribly sick. And trying to recover, and you know, the weather hasn't been great. So we're excited to get back on YouTube and make some videos. We'll explain more of that in just a little bit. So we'll start back up after we get into the locks here. So it's a very short distance for us to go from our slip to the first set, well, the only set of locks, I guess, that we go through today. So we just rolled up here, and we're just in a holding pattern out here waiting for the locks to open. There's some boats inside coming the other way. So we just radioed in and are just pretty much sitting out here now waiting for the locks to open. So pretty basic. Once the doors open up and the green light comes on for us, we'll just proceed in. We'll tie up to one of the sides inside, and I think they're gonna lift us today. I don't know, we're pretty low right now, judging by the water marks on the rocks next to us. We're at pretty low tide. When Brandy and I are in the slip, we really get relaxed on watching the weather and the tides and the stuff like that when we're out, we have to watch every single day. Oh, there's a manatee right there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, let's try to swim, easily come up here. This place is full of manatees, so I don't want to get too close. You know, they don't like you to mess with these guys, of course, but there he is right there. We're gonna stay away from him so I don't get any horrible comments about bugging the manatees. So we're gonna wait out here and we'll go through the locks in a few minutes. All right, so they just let us go into the lock. Here we are. We're just it's a long lock, so we're cruising down towards the other end, so when it opens we can get out of here. Brandy's on the front line, and I'm just gonna pull over to the side here and let the boat kind of come to a stop. There's a whole bunch of jacks here in the water, it looks like. They didn't like us going through there. All right, so we'll just pull up here and we'll bring the boat to a stop. Pretty simple stuff going into the locks. if I don't spill Brandy's cocktail on the ground down here below me.
There's a beverage at play.
Hey, there's a beverage here. All right, so we're through the locks, and now we're up in what they call the Barge Channel. Yeah, so the Barge Channel kind of goes from, it's a shortcut from river to river. It's just a big channel that they built here for barges to go through, and it takes us from Port Canaveral up to the Indian River. So we've never been through it on our dinghy before, on the Liquid Limo. We've only been through it on Motorboater. So we're just taking a cruise up to the other side. Like we said earlier, it's the first really decent weather day that we've had here in a while. So we're happy to be out on the water. We'll go up here, we'll take a little break on a small island and have a couple beers or something, and try to warm up in the sun a bit before we start heading back.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, we have stopped out here on, I want to call it a sandbar, but it's really kind of a small island. I'll give you an idea. There's a few boats floating around, kind of anchored out here. I don't know what the name of this island is. Yeah, like no idea. Cracky, what's the matter? Yeah, it's our first time out here. We've seen this from the road before and lots of people hanging out.
Yeah, the bridge.
But I don't know what it is, but it's kind of a cool place to hang out when there's not much else going on. You can kind of see a lot of people are just hanging out and having some beers, listening to music and relaxing. Got Brandy down here. Kraken's floating around out here chasing the ball. So it's a cool spot to hang out. We're happy to finally be out here and getting off the boat and having a little bit of fun at least. We haven't had much fun in the last couple of months, have we?
No. We've been kind of stuck in the house
stuck.
and on the boat.
Yeah, you might remember from some of our earlier videos, let me kind of come over here. From some of our earlier videos, we're still waiting for parts. We had to have some parts for, we have two 275 horsepower turbo diesels.
Ford Lehman.
They're Ford Lehmans on our boat. And we had to have some parts literally manufactured for them in England. So we put the order in December, like early December.
Yeah, but they gave us a 12-week wait because they had to put an order in for their manufacturer to make them.
Yeah.
I just got an email. They should be coming mid next month, but we'll see.
It's a long wait. It's a long wait for parts like this, especially when the season's on and, you know, we want to be out in the Bahamas and doing stuff. It was cold here. I mean, I know we're in Florida and it could be worse, but
Stop your bitching.
I know, but it's a long wait, and it's cold and miserable when Brandy and I are typically in the summertime. So, but certainly making the most of it. We got the Liquid Limo tied up out here on the sandbar, and we're playing with the dog, and we're having a good time. So,
Nice little break.
Yep, absolutely it is. So, a little bit more to come in this video. We'll talk to you soon. we're back in the lock now. We came back home through the Barge Canal. Not really much to film there, so we didn't really put much onto it, but Brandy's up in the front there, holding one of the lines. Inside here, there's a lot of jacks and you know, a lot of fish here inside the locks. I don't know if that's showing up on video very well, but there's a lot of wildlife here inside the locks that while we're sitting in here we see. So they're getting ready to open the front lock in a couple of minutes. If you notice the way Brandy's holding the line up there, we hold it kind of loose because you know, we want to be able to adjust up and down for the change in elevation of the water. So last time that we were in here, it was only what, 5-6 inches.
Yeah,
it wasn't very much, so it wasn't really that big of a deal. When we're in the little boat, it makes it kind of simple, but when we're on Motorboater here inside the lock, we really got to pay attention to how much we're rising and lowering, because we can really get hung up on our lines tied to the side. So we want to make sure our lines are nice and loose inside here. Also, when they open the doors up there, water either rushes in or rushes out depending on which way we're going. So I think going this direction, water is going to rush out.
Yeah,
and we're going to lower.
Yeah, when we went that way, the water was pouring in when they opened the gate.
Yeah. So it creates a really big current, and so when we exited last time, we had a big current that was coming at us, and you got to kind of, you know, motor through that. This time I think it's going to be the opposite direction, and the current is going to flow out, because this is the way that we go out to sea. So we'll see. I'll videotape it as we go out. Okay, we just got the all clear to exit the lock. So we untied up here. We came up quite a bit. What do you think? 7 or 8 inches?
No, it was about a foot, because it was,
yeah, maybe a
whole
foot.
bottom thing is already underwater.
Yeah. And right now there's a really good current of water coming in. So the lock certainly did its thing this time. And that bridge up there in front of us, that's a drawbridge going into the Cape Canaveral, and then our slip is just right on the other side of it. So yeah, I'll see if I can get a little recording of us coming into our little marina there.